We now turn our attention to Bay Rivers District football action at Bailey Field in York County, where the York Falcons playing host to the Bruton Panthers. Bruton with an upset not too long ago, Chris, of the Poquoson Islanders, while York is trying to get back on track after that overtime loss to Poquoson.
Yeah, the York defense has really been outstanding defensively this year in the Bay Rivers District, and we'll see if the offense can match that on their side of the field. And we'll see early on, it's the freshman Cole Lytle making some things happen through the air, and he'll hand off on the ground to Chris Sproul, and Sproul gets the first touchdown of the game for the Falcons.
Lytle really showing a lot of progress for Coach Doug Pereira here in his first year on the varsity level. Sproul getting it done, running the football, and now you see Lytle with the quarterback keeper as offensively York has it going on early against that Bruton defense.
And through the air this time in the play action fake, he's going to find his target as that's Garrett Gatz with the reception. And going into the second quarter, the Falcons still ahead 8-0, and this time it'll be Sproul on the ground as he continues to make yards for the Falcons and this drive down the field.
Mixing up well at the tight ends in Luke Gilbert and Garrett Gatz, as well as the running back in Chris Sproul. And that time it is Lytle with the quarterback keeper, a 3-yard touchdown, giving York a double-digit advantage.
On offense for the Panthers, their rushing attack will try to find some traction as Isaiah Williams gets a couple yards. And now Darian Brooks looking to throw, and he's going to be taken down off his feet as that York defense continuing to punish their opponent.
And you see Kamont Lipscomb coming right there defensively in a hurry. And then it is Darius Reynolds, the junior defensive lineman, a next-level prospect with the defensive score, a 31-yard pick six for York as they are pouring it on.
Great play by Reynolds leads to the defensive score. Going into the second half, the Falcons in a commanding lead and looking to add to it with their defense making the stops as Williams trying to find some rushing room, but it's that Falcon defense once again making it hard to come by.
Really stymieing that York defense is Zach Uvodich with a reception, but not getting much yardage as it'll be 3rd and long. And again, you see York just really gobbling them up in their own territory.
Not a lot of running room for Uvodich there. And this time on the ground, it's going to be a run. And you see the defense for the Falcons is just all over the place. And Bruton looking to kick off and try to make something happen on defense, but the Falcons, they're going to get good field position here up to the 40-yard line, and with that ground attack working so well, we're going to go through the air this time as it's the freshman Lytle looking deep downfield, finds his man on the crossing route as that is Luke Gilbert, the tight end, and he will not be denied. He gets all the way down to the 1-yard line 67 yards later.
A mighty impressive play by the 6'3" junior tight end of the Falcons. Then they put Garrett Gatz in the backfield for a 1-yard touchdown plunge. And York offensively very efficient, and that defense has been lights out all game long, pitching a shutout going to the 4th quarter.
Yeah, the Falcons offense netting over 330 yards combined in this one. And you see the defense again stepping up as the deflection there in the secondary. And for the Panthers, they are having a tough time finding any running room. You see a block in the back there is going to even make things even worse. And for Brooks, the freshman, he's going to get killed right there as Kamont Lipscomb comes from the blind side and knocks him off his feet.
And not like Bruton's offense hasn't put up points this year. 27 against Lafayette, 20 against Poquoson, but York just overwhelming right now, and now playing ball control with that rushing attack. This time it'll be a play action fake, though incomplete, but York putting the finishing touches on what would be a shutout, giving the football to Deshaun Jones for the final touchdown.
And Jones is going to get down there to the 1, and for a bit of foreshadowing there, Matt, because on the very next play, he's going to take the handoff, and he will score from a yard out, the touchdown, and the Falcons take the victory in this one. As you see the final score, 35-0 in favor of York. The Bruton Panthers are only able to amass 22 total yards of offense, while Chris Sproul for York had over 120 yards and a touchdown rushing.